Hi, I'm Lisa Belash, owner of Elite Physiques, Pilates, and Kettlebell Training Studio in Las Vegas, Nevada, and the creator of Kettlebell Bombshell DVD. Today, I want to go over some Pilates work, so we're really going to target the abdominals from every direction by doing one of my favorite exercises called coordination. Now, this exercise is a three-part exercise. Not only am I going to teach you each step to this exercise, I'm also going to show you three variations of different ways that you can perform it. So the first version is going to be on the floor using nothing but our own body weight. The second version, we're going to add a stability ball. And the third version, I'm going to have one of my fabulous clients using the Pilates equipment called the Reformer. So let's go ahead and get started on the floor with the basic mat work first. Okay, so as you can see, here I am on the ground. What I'm going to do is explain to you first the steps of the coordination series. So the first step we're going to go over is putting our legs at tabletop. So you want to lie back with your head on the floor comfortably. You're going to lift your legs. This is what we call tabletop position in Pilates. We want our knees over the hips. We don't want this, and we don't want our feet hanging down low. Supporting this is going to affect your lower back. I could feel a little twinge back there just as I dropped my feet. So you really want to keep the legs lifted so that the back doesn't move and doesn't arch, because that's where you're going to get a little bit of pain back there. That's why some people develop pain in their back when they do their abdominals, because they're training them improperly. So we want the knees over the hip joint. The arms are going to be perpendicular to the floor and the shins are parallel to the floor. So what we want to do is we want to prepare by taking a deep inhale, and as we exhale we're going to lift our head and shoulders, bring the arms down to the sides, keep the eyes on the belly button. So that's how we're going to perform this first part of coordination. So we're going to complete 5 repetitions, okay? So inhale to prepare, exhale, lift the head and shoulders, at the same time, eyes to belly button, and then slowly inhale back. You want to slowly roll back. You don't want to just drop your head on the ground. So we'll do our 5 repetitions and begin. Inhale back, 1. Inhale back, 2, slowly. 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so step 2 of our coordination series is going to be straightening our legs. Starting in tabletop position, the legs are then going to straighten as I lift the upper body. So the upper body comes up in one motion as the legs straighten. Try not to use the hip flexors and bending and pushing out like so. So inhale to prepare. I'll demonstrate the first repetition. So you're going to exhale, straighten the legs, bend them, going back. So let's go ahead and do 5 of those. Inhale, exhale, and bend back. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to reverse what we just had done. So we're going to start opposite of tabletop. We're going to start with the legs straight, and then we're going to end in tabletop as we lift the head and shoulders. So allow me to demonstrate 1 repetition. Arms are straight, legs are straight, hands perpendicular to the floor, and begin. And then straighten, okay? Notice I'm keeping my abs pulled in as I'm putting my head back onto the mat. So it's actually a little more challenging going back down, holding the abs and the ribs in and closing the ribs. So we're going to begin. Legs are straight, arms are straight, and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So our next set is going to be done identical to this, but now we're going to add the stability ball.